said to the crowd, the more you feed me, the more I feed you.
Welcome to Frail Fragment's Monster Closet, Season 3.
Hey, this is the Monster Closet, episode 206. It's Tuesday, February 6, 2025. We're here with a special guest, I believe from St. Catharines, right now anyway. Her name's Tanya Alcantar. She's a great musician. I've checked her out. I mean, her bass walk-ups are incredible. She's in like a ska band, I believe. We'll talk a bit about that. She's in Wolfgang Rock, and I think that's how I heard about her name. And I reached out to her, and thank you so much for joining us today. You're finally here. Great musician. How have you been?
I've been pretty good, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Nice. And how long have you been playing bass for?
It's been a long while, maybe at least 10 years.
Wow, okay. And how did you get into like playing music? Like, what were your influences growing up?
Your idols.
My idols is Sting, Neil Young, Johnny Cash, Paul Simons. But I actually started playing guitar, and then I used to have a band that it was called Maggie Susanginas. It was back in Mexico, and then the guitar player have another project, but he didn't have a bass. So I started to play the bass on that project, and I really like it. So that's how I started to play the bass.
Wow, and that was like 10 years ago, and yeah, you're really good. So you're touring like all across Southern Ontario. I've seen like playing all the best bars. I mean, Horseshoe, that, and you live in St. Catharines right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And what are your plans for 2026? As far as what do you plan on doing in 2026?
We would like to play more band on 2025. Play more than we thought we were gonna be playing. So we are expecting to play more this year, different places outside from St. Catharines, and to meet new musicians because we always need to meet new bands and everything. So we compose more music because this style of ska is really new for me, to be honest. But I found it very flexible with the compositions. So that's the plan for the band, like trying to play more.
Right. And do you have like your own? Do you write music as well? Like you personally? Do you write music?
I am composing in the band, and obviously every member put their touch to every song. But I'm trying to compose as much as we can.
Great. And are you in the studio recording at all?
No, I have my computer at home and I use Reaper, and that's how I do the demo.
Okay, cool. And are you in school right now?
Yeah, I started the last year on, it's called Brock University.
Wow, congratulations. That's a good school.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a really good school. I started to learn to play the double bass, but it's really hard. So that's what I say that I don't play double bass yet. I just start. Yes.
What are you doing in university? What are you taking in school?
It's a bachelor of music. Well, I'm trying.
Wow.
I'm trying because it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be like a professional musician. That's incredible.
I hope so. No, if I can't, I'm just gonna enjoy the time while I'm be there.
Right. Well, yeah, the magic is the journey to get wherever you're going, right? So that's the most important part.
Yeah, that's what I like. Enjoy the journey.
Do you miss Mexico?
Of course, it's my background, so I have a lot of friends there. I have my whole family in Mexico, but I have to say that Canada is beautiful, it's safe, and I have met a lot of very great people here, so yeah, I love both places.
Right. Yeah, like the weather in Mexico is amazing. Well, it's hot, right? It's really hot
It's really
compared
hot.
to this. Compared to this, right? Like this is like this is terrible right now. For me anyway. Maybe I'm just jaded. I'm very used to like I was born in Toronto, and this is a lot to drive in. There's more cars now since when I was a kid. Now there's way more people. So it's hard to move around with this much snow. Without the sun too, I feel like I don't have as much energy. Maybe I have a little bit more depression with the weather. But when it's sunny out, I feel better. I have more energy. I don't need as much sleep. I mean, when I went to go visit Mexico, I went to the Mayan Riviera. I mean, I was on my honeymoon and everything like that. That was the nicest place I've ever been to in my life. And I've been to like Cuba, Dominican, I've been a lot of Latin places around like Central and South America, or the Caribbean, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Mexico was huge, and there's like the cenotes and all the stuff that they have there was like, I don't know, it's pretty incredible there. But I didn't get like into the Mexican culture and that whole thing, right? My wife, her family's from El Salvador, so I was kind of I learned a lot about like Latin culture through my wife and her family. So, and I went to El Salvador, and it's just I really like the Latin culture. They're much more liberated, I find. Just to rant about like what the difference is to me, making it about myself. Yeah, like Latin America, I feel are more just to generalize, they're more liberated as a culture, right? Just like they really care a lot about people more, I think. Toronto is very conservative, and like it's like the weather, right? It's cold, it's like no one has time, and it's fast. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't lived in Mexico, but I mean, this is what my problem is with this Toronto or whatever it is.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's because I am kind of new here in Canada, but I really like the winter because
Okay, well, yeah.
I hate summer, to be honest. And regardless with the camaraderie with the people, yeah, in Mexico, once you find a friend, he becomes your family.
Mm.
Here, I don't know. Here, maybe it's because maybe it's the time, no, that everything has to be very picky. You have to talk with very respect because you don't know what is gonna think the other person. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like everyone cares about what others are going to think about what they're doing, right? And they're like so self-conscious about everything. And I fall victim to that too, because I'm very much like that, right? Where I'm like acting out of like fear about what somebody else is going to think about what I'm doing, right? And it crippled me growing up in a lot of ways, like with my choices in high school and just all the shit that I did, right? But I mean, there is no mistakes in life because now I'm talking to you, right? So it's like all those issues and everything we went through in life has brought us here today, and this is what the Monster Closet's all about, right? So it's like we're trying to create awareness around people and art and music, and like I didn't know what it was about to begin with, but I was playing shows and I was talking to bands, and playing shows throughout my life, it was always a high and buy sort of thing. And like now recently it's more than that because of this show, or like the people playing shows will come on the Monster Closet and talk about themselves, and you learn about Tanya Alcantar, you know what I mean? Like in a different way. She's put herself out there to be seen, and I appreciate you, and thank you for being on the show.
Thanks.
So I'm gonna say this: is there anything you want the Monster Closet fans, or more so the world, to know about Tanya Alcantar?
Oof. I don't know. To be honest, I am very shy person, so it's hard for me to tell you. So
Yeah, like your I mean, your bass playing is amazing. Just to go off topic, man. I'm sorry, I'm just scrambling. You were at the System of the Down Deftones concert at the
yeah,
Rogers Center.
yeah, I love System of the Dawn. Also Deftones, but System was one of my bands that I heard a lot when I was young.
They saved that show. They did such an amazing job. They had something to prove that night. Like, I mean, or the nights they played there, they were just on fire. They're kicking asses right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like Deftones sounded like just weird. I mean, it sounded like they didn't do a sound check. I mean, the noise was panning from right to left on the guitars and everything. And then System just had everything dialed in when they came on, and they were like flawless. It was hard to leave that show, right? So that was a great show. Just to throw it out there, I did that show or whatever. So I just wanted to bring it up because I was at that show too, and that was a cool experience. I didn't really like the venue, but I mean, System of a Down, to be part of them playing like that was fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, the venue was a little bit weird, but
it was weird.
But well, it deserves the shows. It was really cool. I never think that I was gonna be able to listen to them. It was actually a gift from my boyfriend's sister.
Okay.
It was say, okay, let's go. I have to go. My boyfriend doesn't like a lot, but I love them. So it was for me like, wow, wow. I don't have the words to describe it. Yeah.
And if you want to catch Tanya, her underscore, her social is Tanya Abuela. That's for her Instagram, and then at ska.tharines, and I'll put it up here in the description. Check her music out. She's an amazing artist that I came across. I mean, her bass walk-ups are really amazing. She moves on stage. Very entertaining band to watch, the ska band that you're in. The other band, Wolfgang Rock and Roll, they're more of a cover band, right?
No, it was originally two original songs.
Wow, okay.
It was rock progressive. We love that genre. So we have a city that we record back in Mexico. We bring a few cities with us. But yeah, Wolfgang was our biggest album that we did.
Nice.
So yeah, it was very influential by Black Sabbath and everything that. Yeah.
Wow, I gotta check that out. And that band's still playing shows in 2026?
We haven't played in a while. We played when we arrived to Canada, but we haven't played like in 2 years. But if somebody says, hey, do you want to play here like something heavy stuff, we are gonna be, yes, let's do it, because we remember all the tunes, right? So
okay, well, I'll keep you guys in mind. I'm gonna check you guys out too. Wolfgang Rock and Roll. Thank you for your time again, okay? And let's keep in touch. Good luck in 2026 with all your musical endeavors. And it sounds like you're on your way to becoming a music professional, so that's awesome. And you're in the right place for it. Like Brock University is a great place. St. Catherine's a good place to hang out in. And you could put like a noose around St. Catherine's, you do Toronto, you do Guelph, Hamilton, Peterborough even, Oshawa. I mean, if you message me and you want any advice on where to play, when, I mean, maybe you don't need it, but I know, like I'm doing it a while. I might know something that you don't, and please reach out to me. I would love to help you guys, so, thanks again. Okay.
Actually, I would like to mention something. Sorry. We're going to have a really good show this next February 15th. It's going to be...
Wow!
It's a kind of festival in Waterloo. It's called...
Shit.
The Long Weekend Band Crawl. I don't know if you have heard about it. It's super cool because it's different venues and different bands play. Like one band plays, finish, and you go to another venue to listen to the other band. And then you go to the venue. So... we're gonna be there in February 15th at 9 p.m. I think so. But it's gonna be a bunch of bands, so it's gonna be great.
But do you know where you're playing or no?
Yeah, I don't remember the place, but I'm gonna send it.
Okay, send it to me and I'll put it in the link
Sure.
in the link of the description for this interview. But thank you so much again. They're playing the 15th in Waterloo. Check them out. They're playing at 9 o'clock. We're gonna find out where. And that's the ska band, or is that Wolfgang? Or is that, what is that?
Ska band. It's gonna be ska.
Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm look forward to that. That's party music. It's gonna be a fun festival in Waterloo. Check them out. Thank you so much. Check out my band, Frail Fragment, at Frail Fragment or frailfragment.com. We're a metal band, grunge. I mean, I think you'll dig us. I'll send you the links too, and they'll be up here. Thanks, Ace. Thanks, Papi Chulo, for doing the show. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much.
It's Tuesday, February 6th, 2026. Big it up to Purple Hills, and we love you all. This is the Monster Closet, episode 206. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Take care.